Good morning. Hi. It's morning in Germany, and I just got out of the shower. As you can see, my hair is still wet. And in this video, I want to talk about how envy gets manifested. I was researching about that topic and was wondering what God says about that, or maybe even the Bible. And God actually said that envy gets manifested through desire, very strong desire. There's a healthy desire also, but there's also a very unhealthy desire, and that is caused by strong desire. And how does strong desire develop? It is actually through staring at something. I did not know that at all. I'm a photographer. I chose staring as a profession, as a life task for myself. And I'm quite under shock that staring at something. Yes, I mean, I can relate to that, because even as a photographer, you would not stare at something. You just look at it and you take a photograph and you put your intent on it. Maybe you have an intent. Why do you want to take this photo? What is it for? So, for example, if I take a photo of a smoothie, I want to I want to give it to a magazine, a health magazine, and publish my photo of a smoothie in a health magazine, yeah? So that is the intent. But if you stare at something for a long time, I would say maybe longer than 5 minutes is staring, then you create envy and jealousy and hatred. If you just look at something, you notice something, it does not create envy. It creates a flow of energy. But please let me know, let's exchange about this topic regarding how you look at something. If you walk down the street and you look at you see a beautiful woman, for example, if you're a man, or even a woman might see a beautiful woman. How do you look at that person? With what thoughts, intents, stuff like that? Do you have an intent? Do you want to attack that person, for example? If you look at that person, do you want to attack it? Yeah? Or so your intent also creates the energy that you're going to produce in your own body. That's clear. But for example, if I would stare, let's look outside the window now. If I would stare at that restaurant for 5 minutes, longer than 5 minutes, then I would have to think about what type of energy does it create if I stare at this restaurant for longer than 5 minutes. It probably creates different thoughts. For example, oh, there's a family who has developed this restaurant concept. They've built up a huge restaurant. It's very popular. Lots of people go there. They hold together. This family hold together. They're working very hard in this restaurant every day. They are serving food. They have to buy it. They have to shop for the food and then sell it. Lots of people go there, and they've created a nice look for the house, stuff like that. Okay, so then I have created some energy within myself. I've created already a story and a bunch of energy that is in my body. It is part of my body. So maybe it will create something like, oh, I don't have a family like that. That's interesting. I don't have a family who would work with me in a restaurant every day for my whole life, and we wouldn't split up, and the restaurant would flourish and build up, and I don't have a family like that. So this is already an energy, isn't it? This is already kind of like negative tuned energy because I don't have what they have. If I would have just walked past, maybe if I go to visit Barcelona and I walk past a restaurant and I just have a look at it, oh, what type of food do they have? Then I would not have this envy, yeah? But maybe if I would stood by this restaurant in Barcelona and looked at this Barcelonian restaurant for more than 5 minutes, it would have created the same energy or similar energy, just with a different family, than I would create with this Greek restaurant here. So staring at something creates envy and jealousy. If we stop staring at people and putting very negative or very strange intent onto this person, for example, someone looks at me for more than 5 minutes and says, look at her, she's insecure, she's alone, she's that and that. So this negative energy comes from that person towards me. And so that creates a very bad energy in me also, yeah? That's a psychic attack, part of psychic attack also. And creating bad energy like envy, 7 sins, yeah? It creates the 7 sins of envy. Okay, but I will think about it a little bit more. Bye for now.